Jesse.
Hey.
What's up? Okay, so you are spending your day at the patrol. You texted Amber that it was Ashalderon. Eventually, that news you assume is disseminated and is being told to everyone. You're probably not watching the news while you're keeping this perimeter, but you assume that it has gotten out to everyone that this is the body of the ancient red dragon Ashalderon. Your shift goes more or less uneventful. Tons of people come in to do investigative readings and to begin to dissect the body. You see a lot more of the more constructive types beginning to build an actual structure around this dome, so that way you guys can study it more. What are you doing just while you're keeping the perimeter? You have time if you want to do any investigations yourself.
Can I ask my... Alice said she saw some unusual readings, correct?
Yes. You would like to talk to Alice?
I would like to see more of what she found and what is unusual, what makes her think it's unusual, that kind of thing.
She goes, yeah, it's really weird. There's a lot of different, the only way I can say it is spectral readings. I understand that from the briefing, I guess, that this guy was the king of Ghost Town or whatever, but there's a lot of concentrated spectral energy just kind of around the body. It's really weird. I mean, it makes sense and all, but also I wasn't able to get any time readings on it, which is really strange. Usually time is a little bit different.
What do you mean by that?
At least from what I've garnered from apparently the astral plane, time shifts weirdly there. And I have just got nothing of the shift. Nothing at all. Which is very strange. Also, the head was cut, which is really weird. It penetrated the scales into the neck meat and then the whole head is gone. From whatever energy I could pull from it, it was necrotic.
What if it wasn't killed in the astral plane? Then you wouldn't detect a time shift, correct?
I mean, it depends. I don't know a lot about all the different planes. I just, from the research I've been doing recently, this is all the information I have. It's possible either way. I don't know. My tools aren't necessarily designed for reading extraplanar stuff. It's just I'm trying to scan for...
I get the feeling we're going to see a lot more extraplanar stuff in the near future. So if you could outline what type of equipment you'll need, I'll see if we can get that.
I mean, some more, if there's barometers that are attuned to different planes, that would be very nice. I could definitely use just a faster computer. This thing is a beast, but it's no use if I have 60 different tools running at the same time. I could use more computers. My assistant is doing the best he can, but I really just need more stuff.
Of course. Keep up the good work.
You too. She gets back to her laptop and tools and thingamabobs and all that stuff. What are you doing?
Walking around the perimeter. I'm looking at it myself.
Yeah. Go ahead and just make an investigation check.
Investigation time. 19.
19? Interesting. I'll give you this.
I'm real spooked, okay?
No,
I'm really spooked by this dragon.
Yeah, and I'll say... You're staring at this dragon corpse and with kind of a...
I'm staring to where its eyes should be.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
To where its cold, dead eyes should be.
Make a wisdom check for me. Just a check, not a saving throw.
Okay. That is also a 19.
Okay, interesting. All right, I'll give you the first thing and then I'll give you the second thing. The first thing
That's
notice...
normally how numerics work.
Yes. Well, sometimes I fold the two, but these are two individual things. The first thing you notice, you're just walking around the perimeter, checking in with all the different posts, making sure that everybody's setting up the perimeter, setting up the base now.
That'd be a dragon.
You're walking around this circle, and you've probably walked around this 200 diameter circle a dozen times at this point. You notice, you're taking in the dragon and looking over it. You notice the way the wings are splayed out and the way the body fell and all that stuff. It almost looked like you've stricken down a couple of things that have run away from you. It looks like it was stricken down while running away, which is very strange. And two, for the second one, you like look where the eyes should be, just kind of like imagining again, because you're like looking at the body, like imagining like if it was running away, where it'd be going. You look where the eyes would be, and you just kind of get like a sinking feeling, like a gross, cold feeling in your stomach. And go ahead and make a charisma saving throw for me.
That's a 5, but
5.
I get a reroll if you want me. If you think I ought to.
If you want to,
right?
you can.
Yeah. You know what? Well, I'm gonna do it
Okay.
because that I rolled a 4. So there is a very good chance here I roll literally anything higher than a 4.
There.
I rolled a 5, so 5 plus 1 is 6.
Well, I mean, you did roll higher. No, it's nothing terrible. You just feel cold.
Okay.
And go ahead and take -1 spirit for now.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill me. You're actually gonna kill me.
You don't die. You don't die. You just take
No,
penalties.
you're gonna kill me. I know you're doing it. I know what you're doing.
You just feel cold. You feel cold. You feel unsettled.
Okay.
Eventually, your shift kind of finishes up. Your shift is over. Where are you going? You're just going home?
I'm going home.
Okay. You get off because your call in was like at 3 a.m. You get off at like 4. So you still have like a pretty sizable chunk of the day left. But
I think I came back with Chinese food, just letting you know.
Okay, cool. Amber has not cooked anything because of the news. She goes, Jesus, Julie, you were at the site. What happened?
Nothing of note, I'll be honest. It's Ashalderon, we know that for sure.
Yeah, I heard. That's crazy.
I think the big question is, where's the head?
Yeah, that's on a lot of people's minds right now.
There's always the concern that it will just appear and crash to the earth and make another disaster like this.
Yeah, I know.
But there's also the worry of what caused this.
That's my biggest concern. Ashalderon, Ashalderon was an ancient red dragon with like just insanely powerful, Julie.
I know, I've met him.
The fact that something could do something like this is crazy.
Do you think it could be the Outlander?
She kind of gives you a worried look and it says, the Outlander's this powerful, and we have something really, really bad to worry about. My only other thing is, like, Ashalderon is an ancient red dragon. They don't get that age without being smart. Like, how was he caught up like this?
Do you think the body was placed here?
What do you mean?
It was clearly killed in a different plane or something, right?
Are you saying that, like, this is a message or something?
Yeah. Now that you say it out loud, that is what I'm saying.
A message to who?
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of Landry's Lots, Leasing, Landscaping, and Retail. The following is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Names, characters, businesses, places, and incidents are either products of the Dungeon Master's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblances to actual persons living or dead or any actual events are purely coincidental, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. You might be wondering how we got here.
I found the link to the spirit realm. Yeah, I gotta do some jobs.
You guys are just suddenly woken up in the middle of your sleep. The body of a large reptilian figure appears in the suburbs of Chicago. Red-scaled, giant, massive dragon corpse.
Oh, shit.
Appears in the suburbs of Chicago, causing a localized explosion. An ancient red dragon corpse.
Fuck.
Do you think that might be Ashalderon?
You also see that there's no head. You also see maybe about 20 feet above the actual crater, you see this very small speck of white.
It's Ashalderon, like, definitely 100%.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard from Wes?
Not in the past month or so, I think.
I'm gonna give him a call, see if he's...
I don't know if that's a
in the
good
area.
idea.
What do you mean?
He's not the biggest fan of PETA, and PETA's not the biggest fan of him.
Oh, he is kind of a walking disaster, so... Julie told me not to, but I think he's gonna call him anyway.
Julie hasn't exactly been the most reliable source for me over the last couple months.
Let's chat. It is the soul gem, or the soul pearl, or the soul whatever. Preparing this ritual with your dank-ass incense, and you take a moment to breathe and to relax, and you walk into this church, this big church, and sitting on this altar, you see a bunch of people kneeling and praying around this girl who seems to like be shaking and convulsing.
Gosh, hey, I know we just talked this morning, but something came up. I just thought I'd make you aware of the situation and that
So
the whole mob thing might not be over for you, and I may need your help.
What do you do?
Yeah, I start putting out the word that like an anonymous rich buyer is interested in. I want to do that old chestnut.
Okay, we're gonna roll.
posing
I
as a
know a
buyer.
guy, so roll a persuasion check.
Hey, I'm good at this.
Hey, hopefully.
Well, that's a 6, but it's +9, so it's a 15.
15. All right. Okay. You through the underground channels, you are made aware that there's an auction happening in 2 days' time. Of what you're not sure, but of magical items.
How do I know how one would be invited to such a thing?
You have to usually be a known buyer of things. So you have 2 days to get your name out in the black market, maybe a little bit more.
What can I buy? Spell scrolls? Black market spell scrolls? Can I just buy a shit ton of them?
Just make a.
Can
make
I
an
break your
investigation
game?
Check. Make an investigation check.
Okay. 16 using my new +4. That's an unnatural 20.
Okay, good. You know, and you find out that you need to be either in or around the black market first. So maybe some drugs, maybe some, I don't know, just black market things, some Bitcoin perhaps.
Okay, so black market stuff, non-magical black market.
To
first.
get into the magical black market, you figure that you probably, you need to have like a big name, and you don't really have a big name in the magical black market.
So just for Julie's sake, I want to buy a large arsenal of weapons.
That you can do.
I want this, and this is gonna come back in like the final session. I'm like, they're like, shit, we need an army, and I'm like, I got you covered.
Go ahead and
it just opens up my basement. There's crates and crates of AKs.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and just write. I'll put it in
Grenades.
in your notes. You're gonna take a minus asset, which will come in later. But I'm going to write down the actual amount that you end up spending.
Write it in my notes that I'm took minus asset.
Yeah, just write down minus asset, and I have the amount that you take. It's just the amount that you're spending to. Asset is not necessarily something that comes around, but it's an amount you're spending to. After the year game is over,
I can't just like after that. I spent enough money that I'm no longer like swimming in it. I mean, I probably still have a fair amount of money. You're still swimming in it.
I would say if we're like gamifying your assets, you have like 6 or 7 asset right now, and you just took minus 1 asset, so it's a chunk of your money, but you're still like fine.
Okay, got it.
I will explain how all that works after the game.
Got it.
So your name is coming up into these circles, and so it will take a couple of days to go through with some of this stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
But you are made aware of this auction, and you are given an invitation.
I also want to do my best to make sure that these like weapons are like it's like an anonymous drop point
and with
for
that,
me.
I will need you to make a stealth check to
check.
make sure that you don't get got
16.
Okay.
Okay. That's all. That's all you're gonna give me? What the fuck, man?
Well, we'll have to see. Go ahead and get Cash in here. All right. So what do you do for the rest of the day?
I am, because Olivia doesn't know, so Cash is gonna basically try to research either through hunter paths or like calling on people from SWAT if he can find anything about magical containment.
Through your hunter organization, you have like what is essentially like a SWAT shop, but it's like way lower grade than a SWAT shop would have been. Right. Through that, you can find some means of magical containment, but it's probably you don't know if it's necessarily the caliber that you need. Is what I will say. I'm
looking for something like I don't even want to question the quality of it. I want it to be like some sort of like ancient, terrifying artifact.
How then? Is my question.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Like I'm looking through the different avenues. So obviously I'll talk to higher ups in whoever I'm talking to
in
Hunter's organization. Okay. But if not, I will reach out to previous members of SWAT.
Okay. You reach out to like the Hunter's organization. You're not the only one who wants this kind of containment for this specific mission, so they are working on it. I will say it's going to take some time. Who are you reaching out to in SWAT?
Llama's busy. I'm trying to think. I don't know if Jack would. I'm probably either Jack or Amber.
Okay.
Or, I'm trying to think of what even like specialty that would be. Michael's dead, so it wouldn't be him. Even though he probably would be the best person to knock down. Or if I can reach out to Sarah as well.
Okay. I would say it would probably be easier for you to reach out to Jack or Amber than Sarah. I don't think you've had any contact with Sarah, have you? No.
So probably reach out to Jack or Amber.
Which one are you reaching out to?
Or both.
Which one are you reaching out to first? We'll play it out.
I think he's a little bit scared to talk to Jack again, just because, like, I think he's been, like, giving Jack space, quote unquote. But I think he's going to talk to Amber.
Okay.
First.
Okay. Yeah.
Call her up on a stone of far speech or something with that.
You call. I think you would know by now that Julie is living with Amber, so.
Oh. Did not know that.
Okay, well, you call. Now I know. You call of Amber, and she goes. As she answers, she goes,
"Hi, hello. Who's this?"
Hey, Amber, it's Cash.
Oh, Cash. Hi. Are you calling him for Julie? She's not here right now.
Oh no, I was actually looking to talk to you.
Oh, okay. What's up?
I have a couple questions relating to sort of old school stuff with SWAT, but I'm not sure if I'm just trying to reach out, look for certain options. Obviously, you've probably heard about this whole dragon thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I am trying to sort of remedy stuff with that. And I'm trying to basically play the field or sort of, look around for a entity or some sort of containment device for immense power. Not to like harness to use, but to trap.
It's not really my specialty, unfortunately. I'm kind of more blast the thing.
Gotcha.
That would really
I was going to talk to Jack
abjuration.
next, but...
I mean, Jack, too, could be maybe an asset. I'm not really working right now. I'm taking a bit of a break, so I'm not as connected. So maybe Jack, he's at the United Nations as far as I can tell.
Oh, okay. I'll call him next.
Yeah. Do you have his number?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right. It was nice talking to you, Amber.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you. Let's get drinks sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. And I hang up. Okay. And I call Jack.
The phone rings for a while, and eventually it picks up, and Jack goes,
hello, this is Jack Fisher, studier of necromancy. How can I help you?
Hey, Jack, it's Cash.
Oh, Cash, how have you been? How are you doing?
I've been good. I've been doing some traveling, but I'm back in the States for now. How are you?
I mean, I was bored up until about 3 a.m. this morning, and now I am running all over the place.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but I do have a question, maybe a favor, that sort of thing.
What's up?
So obviously with this dragon thing, I've explained to you this sort of this sort of, I guess, as who the fuck described it as like soul sight. That I can see these sort of things. So I can see whatever Ashalderon's sort of energy is above that crater that he's in, or what's left of him is in.
Re-explain that. You're throwing a lot of words. Ashalderon's energy. Ashalderon's dead.
His soul. His soul is still there. It is still hovering over the crater. I was there this morning. Yes.
I could have sworn. Hold on a second. Give me like 2 minutes.
You're put on hold.
I've been put on hold. Are you going to make me sit here for 2 minutes, you fuck?
Eventually, he comes back. And he goes,
nope, Ashalderon's soul is definitely not on this plane of existence.
Then what is it that I saw?
I don't know, Cash. I don't have soul sight.
Okay, so here's my thing. I briefly stepped into the spirit realm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a long sort of process, but if I don't get that thing contained, whatever it is, shit is going to hit the fan. And I need a way to contain it, whatever it is. I need a containment device or something that can contain raw, nasty power.
I mean, there's plenty of containment devices, Cash, but they're all, I mean, once you get up to those higher level of echelons, they all become specialized. Do you need an anti-conjuration? Do you need anti-necromancy? What are you trying to contain? I don't know what you're trying to contain.
I can't get close enough to it to figure it out, is the thing.
Well, that's what you would have to do for me to be able to tell you what you would need to contain it.
Okay, I have to call Julie, but I will give you a call back about this, okay?
All right, yeah. Take care of yourself, all right? The world's getting a little bit trickier out there.
Yeah. All right, it was nice talking to you, Jack.
Yeah, nice talking to you too.
Hangs up.
And I hang up. I need to get my hands on a helicopter.
Okay, are you calling Julie about a helicopter?
Not right now. I need to get up to where that soul thing is, and if I can't get it via ladder, and I can't get it by climbing there, I need a helicopter. I need something to literally put me in the air.
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense, or am I being an idiot?
You go to bed with that thought. I'm going to get everybody else in.
All right.
All righty. You all are here.
Oh my God, we're all here.
What a time.
We're all playing together.
Is this the first time?
Yeah, everybody make charisma saving.
Oh, joy.
Jesse, make yours with disadvantage.
I'm home
Wait,
eating
actually?
Chinese
For reals?
food.
For realsies?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That's a 27.
Okay.
Oh my God.
5.
5. All right, you two can fuck off for a second.
Damn it!
Wait, which you two?
Olivia and Tyler, you guys passed. What is Julie's worst? Like, what does Julie have bad dreams about?
I think being stuck in that supermarket. That moment when I remember she was trying to bash down the door or window or anything, and it was glass, and it like wouldn't break even though it's glass.
Yeah. You are...
And she can hear like the people saying like, help, help,
yes.
And she's like, I'm trying.
You are in that situation right now.
Well, shoot.
And you are bashing at the glass, and this darkness that is surrounding you is still whispering at you to give up. And every time you bash at the glass, it just gets harder and harder, and you get more and more tired. And you feel that darkness swallowing you, and you are alone now. But you hear the tormented screams of your customers surrounding you, and you don't know what to do, and you just want to give up. And you hear a voice that says, yes, Give up. Give up to me. Take -2 spirit. As you wake up in a titsy, and you're not really able to go back to sleep. Are you at 1 spirit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and pick a...
I thought I have to go to 0.
No, it's 1. Once it hits 1,
what?
You reset, yeah. If you go to 0, you technically die. Just speaking. So you can take a growth point in spirit and take a permanent penalty, or you can take an actual, like, essentially something that will last you this quarter, and you'll just have to deal with it. An infliction, that's what it's called.
Let me see. What are the inflictions? Or is that...
So there is hardened, vicious, weary, and defeated. You don't know what these do, but each one does something.
And that would only last for the year game.
Yes, it wouldn't be permanent. But you have to heal it, essentially, or else it sticks with you. But the trade-off with using an infliction versus a penalty is a penalty if you reset to your normal spirit, and then you have a growth point. With an infliction, you reset to 5, and then you have this infliction. And if you hit 1 again, you just get the penalty and no growth point. So that's where the trade-off comes in.
Okay, and is there a way to heal those penalties ever?
No, the penalties are permanent. The inflictions you can heal.
I'm going to do the infliction.
Okay, which one do you want? Hardened, vicious, weary, or defeated?
I want to do weary.
Okay. You wake up and you're just so tired. And this is the second night in a row now where you haven't been able to sleep. And you're just so tired. And you know that whatever is going on is going to be a burden on your body. And so every time you take minus body, it is doubled.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm back to 5 spirit now?
Yep, you're at 5 spirit now. Let's just do you really quick, Tyler, just because you're going to get some information
while
here.
Olivia's not paying attention.
Yeah, while Olivia's not paying attention. You wake up, and your phone's ringing again.
Ugh. Barrett residents, stop calling before 9 a.m.
I'm sorry about that. It's Willa.
Oh, hey Willa. What's up?
Did you, by chance, have any bad dreams last night?
Me? No. I slept like a baby. That's a weird phrase. Babies don't sleep well. I slept like an adult man, I guess. I slept well is my point.
Me and a lot of the other, somewhat magics all had some terrifying dreams. And I know with the Ashalderon thingy around, I don't know, I just got a bad feeling about it.
Were they consistent? Are they the same across the board, or are they different?
They were all different dreams, but they were all bad dreams and all on the same night, and all unsettling enough that we called each other to make sure that we are all okay. I was just checking in.
If you don't mind, could you tell me what you saw?
Mine was an old nightmare I've had a couple times. I've had a checkered past, and some old traumas came up.
Missing all your teeth?
A little bit worse than that one.
Yeah.
Listen, just
right.
Take care of yourself, all right?
In mine, the alien from Aliens is chasing me a lot.
Well, that does sound pretty terrifying, so just, I don't know if you have
Sorry, I guess I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
No, it's fine. I was just checking in because I got a call from a couple of the other guys, and it's all spooky out there.
O'Neill.
Yeah.
Would I know anything about, like, collective dream nightmare situation?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, boy.
Are you using Michael's study,
Papa
or you
wants a new pair of shoes? Well, that's a 3 + 8.
Gotcha. So. Okay, well, in that case, psychic something. Some psychic event can cause mass bad dreaming.
Some spooky psychic boy.
That's it.
Got it.
That's all you get.
Got it. Yeah, sounds like some sort of psychic event. Look, if this keeps happening, let me know. I might be better shielded against this type of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll don't worry. I'll look into it though. If I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know.
Okay, for sure. Okay. Well, thanks for
At least picking up my call. Sorry to wake you up.
No, you're good. A lot of early calls these days.
Yeah. A lot going on. All right. You have a good rest of your day.
All right. See you.
Hang up. Bye. What are you doing with your day? Just give me a...
With my day?
You still have one more day until...
I go out and I buy I want to get a tailored suit.
Okay.
I want to get a tailored suit.
Tailored suit and that
like
kind
a
of
fancy suit. I would also I would like to ask around about finding an alter self scroll.
Make an investigation check first off. Alter self, what level is that?
3rd.
Okay.
I believe. I need to look at it, though. Investigation check, 12.
12? I mean, you know that PETA has a lot of scrolls and stuff like that. You also know that hunters are allotted some levels. It's a 2nd level. Some levels of scroll usage time and again. You know they're not getting the PETA stuff for sure. But
yeah,
that's really all you can get. You don't know where you could get one personally.
Okay. I say fine. Then I want to go into my bag of tricks for disguises for I want to do non-magical disguises. Like give me a disguise kit.
You're just buying a disguise kit because those are her thing in D&D. Okay,
yeah.
You're buying a disguise kit. Go ahead and make a general dexterity check. See how well you're disguising yourself.
All right.
Oh, it's either performance or dexterity. What are you trying to do?
Just I maybe darken my, skin complexion a little bit. Like just change it enough so that if you look close, you'll be like, wait, is that Wes? That's definitely Wes. But on a glance, you wouldn't notice me. I think that's kind of the point of it. And then
go ahead and just make a dexterity check. This is like a skill versus you're putting on makeup.
11. I've rolled 7 8s in a row.
You think you've disguised yourself?
Well, I go to Jordan. I say, Jordan, how do I look?
Terrible.
Really?
Wes, what are you doing?
It's been a while since I've had to do a non-magical disguise.
I don't buy it, but if you think it works for you, whatever.
I mean, look, I know you. I mean, you know me, and you know that it's there, but also,
don't you have spells?
I know I didn't do a good job. I'm out of practice.
Snaps his fingers and he looks like you.
I don't have. Yeah, look, Jordan. A lot of my spells aren't. I don't have a wide berth of spells like you do. I kind of have a few that I can do really well.
It's whatever.
I used to be able to do it, but I decided something else was more important.
Well,
all right. Well, I'd take it off. I'm like, this just looks silly now. I feel silly.
You are silly. Cash, you wake up to the sound of crying.
Oh, it's it baby crying or
Yeah, it sounds like Will.
Okay, I get up.
Okay, you get up, you walk out into the hall, and you meet Dar there, and she kind of motions for you to come on in and check on Will, and you guys both go in. He's crying, he's wiping his eyes, he seems scared.
What's going on, pal? And I'm gonna hoist him up, hold him.
He grabs onto your shirt, he says, monsters.
Yeah, under the bed?
Yeah.
It's okay, well, I'm here. I'll take a look.
Okay, you look under the bed.
Yeah.
You get dragged to hell. No,
That's very good, thank you.
No, there's nothing under the bed. You check the closet, you walk him around, there's nothing. He obviously had some kind of nightmare.
Well, it doesn't look like it's here anymore. Do you want me to stay in here while you try to go back to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like, Darla, I'll just sit in the chair. It's fine.
Thank you.
Of course. Go.
He goes to bed. You sit there, and eventually Little Will does go back to sleep. But that was it for that night. Just nightmare. What are you doing for the day?
I'm assuming the site has the site has not gone down in activity.
Are you going to go visit to see?
I'm going back to the site.
Okay. You go back to the site. You see that there's an actual facility now built around like one of those makeshift military facilities with like the tents and everything like that built around this area now. It's some kind of military setup.
Gotcha. I talk to hunters people first, and then PETA people to see if I can get my hands on a rafflecopter.
Rafflecopter?
A helicopter.
Yeah. This thing is kind of this dome. What they built around this crater is like a dome about the same height.
Oh, so it's completely built around the crater now?
There's an opening above the top. Just kind of...
Okay.
It's not completely built, but it's encasing it so that way people can have their complicated computers and machineries without it raining or getting wet or anything like that. Chicago, humidity, rain.
So this thing was on... The orb was only like, what, 20 feet above the crater?
Yeah.
So it's built over it.
Yeah, I mean,
at this point.
The dome itself is probably about 30, 40 feet.
Okay, so now that changes things. Would I be able to, this is going to sound weird, would I be able to climb to the, not climb, but would I be able to basically get dropped off at the top and sort of rappel down?
Okay. Are you asking somebody this?
I guess.
Okay.
Because I'm not just going to do it myself.
All right.
It's for the job.
Yeah,
it's not just
I get
for
it.
fun.
I get it. But you still haven't explained to anybody that you see this orb.
Yeah, I'm investigating. I don't know what it is either.
But are you telling... Okay. Yeah, I why do you want to go above the dome? I'm still confused. I don't understand what you're saying.
So as part of my like registered powers or whatever the hell I signed up for, I can see things that other people can't see.
So you're getting like some kind of reading?
Yes.
And you need to be above the corpse?
And I need to get close to it, yes.
Okay.
But I can't be on the corpse itself. I need to be above
system, a hanging thing from the center of the dome. We'll let you scale down it.
Great.
Just make sure to report all your findings to the research team.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right.
They set you up with like a belaying thing so you can actually like slide down the center of the dome. All right, you're fairly close to it now.
I won't touch it.
Okay.
Can I touch it? Can I reach out and touch it?
Yeah, you reach out and touch it. Fingers pass right through it.
This is extremely frustrating. Can I try to get like the core of my body to sit in the middle of the orb?
Okay. You do a little bit of a swingy deal. You like inch the rope around the dome so that you're able to sit in the middle of this core. Okay.
Can I vibe check this orb?
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom check. And then after you make your wisdom check, I'm going to have you make another.
Direct to hell. That's a 17.
17. As you sit like in the middle of this orb, you feel like a cold sensation pulsing through your body, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
That's what I thought. 19.
19. You hear like in the back of your mind the faintest whisper, and you're kind of like startled by it for a second, and you manage to like push off away from the orb, and with your soul sight, you see like another... Come on. Another wisp.
Another wisp. Is it just like dissipating? Or is it going off somewhere?
It goes until you can't see it. Not like off in the distance, but your soul sight isn't super...
this thing?
You know.
Distance isn't super ranged. Did the whisper sound familiar? Like, does it sound like leg?
It was a mindless whisper.
Does it look like it's gotten any bigger or smaller?
Make an investigation check.
13.
13? Hard to tell. Seems the same size.
The things are coming off of it. I haven't seen anything go into it.
Nope, besides you.
Me. My body. But it's incorporeal. I can't think of anything else that I could possibly do right now. So I'm going back up to the top of the dome. That's it. I'm done.
You climb back up to the top of the dome. Do you do anything else with the rest of your day?
I mean, I'm assuming most of the hunters' gigs are going to be related to dragon.
Yes. That's what the area... I mean, there are some small odd jobs around. But...
I'll pick up an odd job for the afternoon, see if it'll...
Okay. Yeah. I mean, these usually take like a set of days, but you start looking at to one.
I'll start something. Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull up something really quick just to see what other hunter job you can do. Yeah, you hear word that there is something underneath the sewers that is like snatching rodents and other things and like snatching food out of people's hands and weird things like that. It's some kind of ooze. You can start investigating that.
Yeah.
It'll take you at least a day or so to actually like get a beat on it. But go ahead and make an investigation check.
15.
15? Okay. You're starting to understand like where this area is. You find the patterns and all that stuff. So you'll have a little bit of that to do soon too. Okay.
Cool.
Go ahead and bring Jesse in and then just be ready because I think we're going to have another time here.
This better be important. We are talking about fantasy Europe.
Okay. What do you do with your day?
Do I have the day off?
You don't have the day off. You're just kind of put around the perimeter of this thing. You see Cash come by. He does a couple of things and then leaves.
I don't think I'm doing anything interesting. I think I'm just, doing my job, really.
This is kind of a more time set thing. So if you're just doing your job, not really doing anything outside of the ordinary, we can...
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
Jesse, I died.
Right.
No!
Yeah, unfortunately.
Me too.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you left.
I got
everybody
dragged
make
to
charisma
hell.
saving throws.
God, again?
Again?
Yeah.
Night 2, baby.
I'm using my West dice for this. Don't fuck me. Yeah, it's a 26, babby boy. Suck my dick.
Jesse, yours is not with disadvantage this time.
Thank God.
Why don't you get fucked with my +9 charisma saving throw bonus?
That makes sense. Actually, Olivia's yours should have been with disadvantage, so.
Well,
going for that critty
18.
fail.
Of course I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, okay. Well,
On the second one. So it's 5.
5? Okay. Jesse and Tyler, you guys can take off your headphones for a sec.
Son of a bitch! Don't leave me!
You are sleeping, and something inside of you... Make a wisdom check for me, actually.
16.
16. You feel something you haven't felt in a very long time now. You feel like a tugging sensation. And you feel that... And you hear that whisper that you heard earlier. It's a different feeling, and it's kind of whispering in your mind, and it's kind of shouting and scathing, and it's... You feel gross, and you feel like yourself being pulled somewhere, and you're going to take -3 spirit.
Holy fuck. Okay.
And you just feel... You come up in a start, and you feel just so cold. And Kumi kind of looks at you and goes, What's going on? Are you okay?
It's nothing. Go back to bed.
Okay. All right. And you still feel like a throbbing sensation in your being.
I feel like Suwon normally sleeps on the floor.
Yeah. Actually,
he's allowed to sleep in the bed tonight.
Okay, yeah. And actually, as you like jolt up, Suwon like looks at you for a second and growls. And you see over in the corner is a Josing Saija. Just standing there. Looking, watching.
Come on up. Come on up.
He pitter-patters up, jumps, does a circle, sleeps at the feet of the bed. Josing Saija, still there. Just staring.
Yep. Gonna try to go back to sleep.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
See if you can, with all this weirdness, get yourself to have a good night's sleep.
12.
I'm not going to give you a point of exhaustion tonight, but if you don't get another good night's sleep, you might end up getting exhausted. So,
okay.
Tyler. Hello.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi is all kinds of fucked up.
What do you do the next day? Olivia, go ahead and take your headphones off just for a second. I'm not gonna send you guys out.
Ugh. I have to come up with stuff to do. I don't even know.
I mean, today is the day. Tonight, rather, is the night of the auction.
And I'm in.
And you're in.
Okay, then I call Cash.
Okay. You guys call each other because okay. Get Olivia.
No, who calls first? Hang on, roll initiative real quick. I want to see who calls first.
What?
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Oh,
Yeah, roll
what
initiative.
am I doing? What am I doing?
Just roll initiative.
Just do it.
6.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Wes, you
call
think
me
about calling
first.
Cash, and Cash is you already are getting a phone call as you pick up the.
No way, dude. I was just about to call you. That's crazy.
Oh, wild.
You beat me to it.
So, what's this job that you need me for?
Yeah, so essentially, I just need some backup, some muscle. Normally, I would take Jordan with me. I've been taking Jordan with me on these sort of things. I think the kid needs the time outside. But he still has a broken arm from the last mission. Yeah.
Broke your cousin.
So, well.
You had it for 4 seconds, had you? I'm busting your balls.
Stepbrother? I don't know what to call him. But anyway, there's a deal going down tonight. Okay. And I need someone to be there that has my back in case things get hairy. Okay. So just make sure to just dress nice. And I give Olivia the location details. You haven't told them to me, otherwise I would.
Yeah, they're in Olivia. One of these safe houses, you could say.
Got it.
And so it's going to be the same deal. Well, I'll explain it to you once you get there, but it's out kind of in the suburbs of Chicago.
Yeah, no, I mean, either you can meet me here and like I can drive there, or you can drive there, whichever one you want to do. Actually, do you have a car?
I do, but it's not exactly high end. I can rent a car.
Yeah, maybe we should rent like a nice car, because my car also
I'll
sucks.
rent a nice car. I'll pick you up.
All right, sick.
Okay, cool. Interesting. All right. It gets to later that night. Give me a sec. I'm going to check in with Julie, just make sure she doesn't want to do anything interesting. And then we will do that night. So, you are another day out on, you're just permanently, your group, after a while, you're just kind of permanently situated at this location until they can figure out what's going on. Do you do anything special with the day? Take any time to look at anything like that?
I feel like every day I kind of take a look at the dragon, you know?
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I should like write these down so I don't have to look every time. 12.
Yeah, the dragon hasn't changed. Parts of it are being like dissected and pulling apart just so that they can like look at it, like chunks of scales, chunks of flesh, that kind of thing. They're dissecting it, trying to figure out like what happened, causes of death, that kind of deal. Obviously, deheadification is a part of it. You don't notice anything particularly strange. The only thing I will say is that it just, every time you look at it, it's so creepy.
It's a dragon. It's going to be creepy.
Yeah, that's it. That's really all that you garner. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do with this day in particular?
No.
Nope. Okay, good. No, it's perfectly fine. This is more of a jumpy thing, so. Hello, this is your DM here. DM obviously stands for don't move. Whatever you do, don't move. Don't look behind you. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of You Might Be Wondering How We Got Here. If you like what we do and you like how we do it, go ahead and rate us 5 stars on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast, and we'll use that review that you leave. Make sure you leave your name there, because I can't use your name, but if you leave your name there, then I'll use your name in the show. Another way you can get your name in the show is by tweeting about the show using the hashtag YMBW. That's the hashtag symbol, tic-tac-toe 3 in a row, YMBW. And that helps us grow as an audience, as a community, as a friends, friends and family and loved ones. And so I consider you all friends and family and loved ones. And thanks so much again for listening to this episode. If you might be wondering how we got here, another way you can support us is we have a Patreon, patreon.com/YBW podcast. We have bonus content. We have stories. We have behind the scenes content. We get a whole bunch of stuff there on the Patreon. There's different tiers. $10 a month gets you all the bonus content. So go ahead and step that up while you can. If you like what we do, we also have a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We have so much stuff, so many ways to engage with you guys. So go ahead and check all those out. It's another short week this week. Next week will be another episode, and then we'll have another bye week as I continue to work. I think the bye weeks we'll go every other week until May. I think I already said that, but we'll be going every other week until May, and then I'll have time to actually catch up on edits, and so we can go back to a weekly schedule after that. But yeah, I'll stop rambling after this. Go ahead one more time. #YMBW. Love you guys. See you in the next episode. See you next week. Catch you.
Hey, what you gonna forget about it?
Forget about it.
Hey, right. Forget about it.
Cool. All right. So, Cash, you pick up this nice car. What car are you getting?
It's a Cadillac Escalade.
A Cadillac Escalade.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
A black Escalade?
A black Escalade.
All right. With your hunter
black
salary
Escalade
and the work
we're the bad guys.
You're able to afford this rental. You go pick up the car. You go to Wes's apartment. Wes's apartment? You went to Wes's apartment, right? No, that was Julie.
No.
Julie did.
As
you pull up to Wes's apartment building, you see a really, really nice apartment building. It's a really nice apartment.
Why the fuck did I rent the car?
There is a valet out in front that asks if you need to have your car dropped off somewhere.
Oh, I'm just picking up.
Okay. He gives you a nod, and he asks if you would like to ring anyone in particular.
I would have
the apartment name. Yeah.
So you send the valet, boy in, and Wes, you hear a ring, and you know that Cash is here. Wes,
I also text him here.
He doesn't have a texting phone.
I grab my bag of goodies and head downstairs, dressed to the nines.
Oh yeah, Cash is fucking the hair is slicked back.
We're fucking
the mustache is groomed. He trims it.
This is a modern day version of our Mona Lisa party.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
Just slick.
Dressed to the nines for sure. Cash, as Wes walks into
suit, no tie.
Yeah, as soon as Wes gets into the car, your GPS just goes out.
Oh, fuck. Should have printed
MapQuest. Maybe if I sit in the back seat.
I don't think that's gonna help.
I sit as far away from the front of the car. I sit in the way back. I sit in
this driving this Daisy.
I sit in
it still doesn't function properly for any intents and purposes.
Should have printed out a MapQuest.
Well,
damn it.
I will say, for the sake of this, somebody make a navigation check.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't want me to use my -3?
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Okay.
Natural 20.
Cash is able to get some semblance of just where you're supposed to go, the right highways and whatnot, and you guys kind of bumble your way through, making sure that you guys leave early enough that you were able to do this, to get there in time. As you approach, are you guys doing anything, preparing anything?
No.
I keep wanting to be I tell Cash all the deets about what goes down, but Olivia wasn't there, so she doesn't know.
I finished the banana that I've been eating while I've been driving. That's about it. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so keep your head down. I don't exactly have any disguise spells on me right now, so hopefully no one recognizes us. So if they do, we gotta book it.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'll military park the car. And, I don't know. Hope for the best, I guess. What I don't even. I mean, I know better
here's
than to
the deal.
ask questions.
When I followed the trail on the last job, it went dead. I found a place, a auction just like the one we're going to, but I couldn't get in. Pretty much. Okay. I basically we're gonna go in. I don't even know. Look, I'm going to start the bid on the item, and if I can get it, I will. But if not, be prepared for look, I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to play this one by
I'll
ear.
Just keep on hot feet.
Yeah, it's like I don't like, even if I have the location of the item, I don't know. Actually, as we're going, can I call Sarah?
Diverona?
Like by Stone of Far
Sure.
Speech? Yeah. Sarah, I think I have the location of the item.
Oh, okay.
I give her the address and I tell her the time. And I say, there's an auction going down. I'm going in. I don't know if I have a confirmation on the location of the item, if it's there or not. I'm just unsure. I'm posing as a buyer. I don't know if I'll be able to actually.
Would you like us to send in PETA enforcements? What do you want?
I'd rather you not send in PETA enforcement. Does the UN have something?
Yeah, PETA.
The UN has PETA.
Yeah. I don't want. Yeah, that's a bad call, because then all my contacts, if something like this ever comes up again, I'm not getting in.
Then I would say handle it your way. I didn't hear this conversation.
Just be prepared for a hasty phone call if things turn sour, is I guess my point.
Fine. Yes. Okay. Sounds fantastic.
Right, bye.
You pull out to this. It's actually kind of similar to Cash's like gym outlet area, where there's a whole bunch of different stores and area, and you pull up to the location that you were supposed to go to. It is an escape room. Is where
Fucking Christ!
I hate you.
This place. I want to go home.
As you walk into this area, the
Someone
escape
call my
room
mom.
area
Mom,
where
they're
everything
drinking beer.
is
You have
actually
to go pick
done
me
is
up.
off to the right, but you guys are pulled off into the left and kind of the control room, and then down some stairs into what was probably is the basement of this area. And
super sauce.
And as you guys are led in,
Yeah, dude.
you see a whole bunch of people there. You are handed a menu. Wes has a whole bunch of different things on it. Go ahead and just make a general history or investigation check, whichever one you think is.
Investigation unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You can tell that these are coded names for the items that are for sale.
Do I get a
cordon bleu?
Do I gather which one, if one of them is the Infinity Gem?
You gather that the soul, the spirit, is probably the one you're after. And
Stewed
the
spirit.
Spirit. And there's other things on there that you can kind of garner. There's like rings of protection. There's like different magical weapons. There's a whole bunch of different things on this menu.
Okay, so let me ask this. Would I gather that the price next to the item is the starting bid?
Yes.
Okay. How much for that? How much for the spirit?
The spirit has
Where is it starting at? It
has a 50
let me phrase it this
next to
way. Do I think that based on the starting price that I might be able to bid for it and get it?
It has a 50 next to it.
A 50?
Yes.
I don't know. Is that 50 million? Is that 50... 500,000?
You're at
50 billion?
You're at the bid, my guy. You're not sure. With your unnatural 20, I'll tell you that usually it's in the thousands where the bid starts, and then it'll go wherever it goes.
Okay. Do I have that kind of money? I assume I have $50,000.
You have
but do I have
$250,000 a year from Michael's will?
Got it.
And you have spent
he would have had a chunk. He didn't have anything saved up, or is it just a trust?
It's a trust.
I can slowly
because you are of the gambling sorts, so you are not given full.
Got it. They don't trust me. That's fair. I respect that. He didn't trust me. Okay. Well, I don't gamble. I just win money. To be fair, because it has been established that I did have a fair chunk of money, but we just never played it that way.
Yeah, you can never use
You're
it.
all tied up in different assets.
Yeah.
So, you are given your bidding marker. A nice meal is prepared for you all. As you descend further into this basement, it turns into a ginormous ballroom. You guys are eventually given your meals. Do you eat?
I don't eat it.
You don't eat?
I mean, I pick at it to make it look like I ate some of it, but I'm not.
It's a really nice steak and like potatoes and green beans.
Am I also seated, or am I stood in the corner? Fuck yes, I'm housing this steak.
Okay.
I haven't eaten a good meal in fucking weeks.
I sure hope that's not poisoned. I sure hope that they didn't put anything.
Me neither.
Well, look, I know we didn't really have time to catch up before this thing, but afterward we should go. There's a place around the corner if this doesn't go haywire. Who is there? Do I see other people?
At this point, make an investigation check.
I shit you not, I used a different dice. It's another unnatural 20. I can send the pics.
You see a couple of people, some that you recognize, some that you don't. You see 3 Bones family members.
I keep my head down.
Okay.
I think my hair's longer than it ever was. I don't think I've gotten a haircut in a while.
Are you wearing your hood, your cloak? No, right?
Would that be weird? I think I brought it, but would that be weird is the question. I kind of checked out
explain some of the other people you see. You see 2 of those men that were in the Landry's lot leasing building. You see 3 different Phaetonian creatures, one of which you recognize from that night at the other safe house.
The others. Okay, yeah.
And there's one more, I think. Let me double check. You see Bradley Bones, not Bradley Bones. What is his name? God damn it. Yes, Brother Bones' right-hand man. Perhaps the one that you...
shit! Oh, no!
Yes.
Now, but my question is anybody else wearing, cloaks, or is everybody else just in nice suits?
That elven woman is wearing a cloak. And there is a dragonborn figure that has a cloaked, guarded visage.
Okay, then I will wear my cloak.
Are you?
Because I don't want those Landry's lot guys to see me.
You definitely didn't walk in with the cloak on. So are you changing?
Well, I didn't know that was normal. If I had seen people go in wearing,
but you didn't. You walk in and you see this. So what are you doing?
Well, then I don't put it on because that's weird. Okay, I have it with me.
All right. Eventually, the meal is finished. A auditioneer comes up, takes on the glass, and
an
auctioneer, not an auditioneer.
Oh, well, fucking, you know what I mean.
All right, we'll be doing the dance call next, and 5, 6, 7,
All right,
8.
everybody, make sure you have your sides prepared.
Headshots
an auctioneer
and resumes,
comes
please.
up to the top of this stage that you guys are all looking up to as you all finish your meals. Tings on a glass and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, the auction will be beginning soon. Please take another look at your menus to see what will begin. We will begin the auction in 30 minutes. Please enjoy another course if you would like." And more waiters are now kind of bringing around different foods and whatnot.
Are Cash and I sitting at our own table?
Yes.
Got it. So we're just having a romantic dinner for 2.
Pretty much.
So sweet.
So nice.
Bro.
Bro, just 2 bros chilling in a hot tub.
So, as the auction begins, are you going to bid on any of the other items besides the soulstone?
Are they showing the items? That's what I want to know. Are they bringing the items out to show, or is this
they're up on the stage? They are not passing them around necessarily, but you see cases.
Can I gather any of the other items?
Make an investigation check for me.
Am I getting a vibe off of any of these?
That's a natty 1.
That's a natural 1
from your boy.
There's just items there. You see rings, you see staves, you see wands, you see scrolls.
I love stabs.
You see lots of scrolls. You see lots of scrolls, actually.
Otherwise known as knives.
You just see items. You see lots of different magical items.
Right. So I can't gather what any of them are.
I mean, you could tell by that menu reading earlier. You can tell there's rings of protections. There's spell scrolls that have different spells on them. There's a whole bunch of different
Got it.
There are SWAT suits also in this mix as well.
Well,
purple SWAT suits.
When one of those goes up for sale, I just shoot a glance at Cash.
Oh fuck.
Okay, but nothing outlandish so far. I've rolled a natty 1, so I guess I
can't tell you
know,
if they're necessarily outlandish items. There are different kinds of magical items.
Can I check these items?
I don't see fucking Cloud's Buster sword though.
You do see a very large sword.
Nothing obvious.
You see a lot of strange magical items.
Flaming, raging,
some you
poisoning
recognize,
sword of doom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I can tell you. Some you recognize, some you don't.
Can I take
Cash?
Yeah, can Cash take an investigation?
Yeah, sure. It is. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation. 8.
8?
Yeah.
Same deal. Even less so because you're not kind of as in tune with the arcane.
Something, yeah.
Even less so than a natty 1. Wow, Cash, what a dummy.
Well, I mean, because you were able to, like, you understand some of these magical items. Cash has no fucking clue. He's not an arcanological studier.
All right.
Just a boy.
Eventually, there's one item before the Soul's Delight comes up. Are you planning on bidding? You have your bidding stick.
For the
it's a silent auction.
Yeah, I'm going to start bidding on it.
Yes,
yeah.
It is a silent auction. As the next item goes up, this weird gun, like with these, it's what's the fucking HP? It's not HP Lovecraft. What's the other horror writer?
R.L. Stein.
No, fuck you.
Poe.
Stephen King.
No, it's like
classic Edgar Allan Poe.
Shelley.
No.
H.R. Giger?
Giger, yes, a Giger like
He's not a writer, he was an artist.
Oh, artist.
Was he a writer?
I think he wrote books too.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a
H.R.
weird
Giger. Look up H.R. Giger.
H.R. Giger gun, essentially, that is also on the stage.
He was the designer of Alien from the Alien
yes.
movie, the Xenomorph.
And eventually that one is sold off and it comes to the gem. And you see in this intricately velvet glass compressed case, you see what appears to be this soul gem that you're looking for. And the bidding starts.
I'm going to let it go for a while. I want to see how high it gets. Like, I'm not going to throw my hand in and then admit that I'm not as rich as someone else there. Like, 50, if it passes how much I can afford, then I'm not going to jump in.
50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 87, starting to slow down a little bit.
90 touchdown.
91, 92 and a half.
95.
Are you bidding?
95, that's what I just did.
You said you jumped to 95. You put in 95.
I expect payment back from the UN.
The elven woman does 96.
98.
You're jumping to 98. She does 99.
100.
You do 100.
I'm playing with fake money. I don't give a fuck.
Monopoly money, baby.
Fucking.
She does 105.
Wes isn't Tyler.
105.
120.
At that big of a jump, you do get some looks.
Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
She gives you a look.
What is Cash doing during all that?
Yeah, what is Cash doing? Okay.
He's doing that, like, looking back and forth between the two.
Are you actually trying to be inconspicuous, Cash?
No, yes. Like, I'm just, like, looking, like okay, who's in this room? I don't know why. I think he's fixating a little bit on the Bones brother right hand.
Okay.
I have a weird feeling that his name is Diego. I know it's not.
This is the guy. This is the guy that Cash saved when he did kill his dog.
I did not kill his dogs. He killed his own dogs.
That's fair. He did kill his own dogs. But you did maim them after the fact.
I did perform a morbid, horrific puppet
You did.
show
You pulled that classic Cash move, desecrate corpse.
At 120, you see her relent, and you are the victor of this.
Once I have the 4 others, I will be the true power in the universe.
Yep. So, at that, you do garner a lot of looks. The two people from the Landry's
head down.
They do.
I'm trying to make my hair obscure my face. I think a little bit.
Can I try to look very scary to get people to stop looking at us?
Make an intimidation check.
I don't want to be looked at. 17.
17. You do your best to look intimidating, but you are among criminals and thieves. You don't really do much more than just look kind of buff.
While everyone's eyes are on me, I just go, what can I say? I'm a big fan.
Okay. Very interesting. Eventually, the bidding comes to a close. A final round of desserts are brought out.
Oh, good, we get dessert too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
God, I wish I had alter self. I was going to make myself look like Robert Downey Jr. It's going to be so good.
That would have been wild.
Damn it.
Dessert is passed out. Whether you eat or not, you have your night. After the bidding happens, those victors are told to go around back to pick up their items. Wes, you go around back? Okay.
I go
Cash,
with
The
him.
Escalade, I assume?
Huh?
With the Escalade, it's like a
Or
loaded
is
in
it
the
in
trunk
person?
situation.
It is a loaded in the trunk
Okay.
situation, so you come around.
I back
you guys
up the
aren't
car.
allowed to. There is a moment where you two have to be separated
Okay.
because, as part of the peace accords, your extra has to be set with another extra from a possible rival event. So, Wes,
Got it.
you are led out with this obscured dragonborn figure. Do you talk to them at all?
No,
Okay.
I do not.
They don't talk to you as well either. You are led out. Cash.
It's Todd. No, sorry, continue.
Cash, you are let out with the Brother Bones' right-hand man.
What is his name, O'Neill?
I don't think I gave him a name is the
Tell
problem.
me, no. I've named him Diego.
You've named him Diego. Yes. So you are let out with him. Do you say anything?
Glad to see you're doing okay.
Same to you. What are you doing at this? Have you been getting into business?
I try to sort of stay out of it, but I had a favor I needed, or someone called a favor in from me.
I understand. The Bones are making a move, a reconciliatory move, if you want to get in on it.
Absolutely not.
Just saying, you're not necessarily in the best graces with Brother Bradley.
His name. Give him a name, damn it.
He says Brother Bradley.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought Bradley was dead.
No, he's not. Pierre is. Yeah, if you tell your boss I'm sorry that I wasn't able to work out with the two of us.
I'm sure there's no hard feelings. It's just business, you know.
Yeah.
You're led out to the car. You guys are able to part ways at that point. You pull around the Escalade.
Yeah.
Okay. The package is loaded up into your car.
Do I get confirmation that the item is in the package?
Are you checking?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
10.
It's
10?
Wild magic reroll.
Okay.
16.
16? Seems like it's there. You see the glistening orange gem sitting in
All
this
right, yeah.
velvety glass case.
Got
Are
it.
you opening the case?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Is it a clear case that I see it
It
through?
is a clear case.
Oh, then I don't open the
Okay.
case. No.
Cash.
I'm just imagining one gift store rock.
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of look just like one of those, like, shitty orange
You put it in a velvet
crystal-y.
bag.
Yeah, exactly. It does look like one of those. I mean, it doesn't look... It
I mean,
looks
it's glowing.
clean, but it's not...
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
It does have a glow about it, for sure.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not going to grab it and end up like a Red Skull.
Yeah, that was the other one, but sure.
I know.
You eventually...
Oh, the soul gem is the one that's in Vision's head, right? Got it.
Nope,
okay.
that's the Mind
Oh, no, that's
Stone.
the Mind Stone. What was the soul gem?
Gamora. You drive off, and Cash, as you are driving down the street, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
No, this is bad news.
We're in the car again together, yeah?
Yes.
Perception 9.
9?
I'm on the phone with Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah, I have it. I need you to pick it up as soon as possible, because I don't want it.
I could meet you at your...
Also, I may need some reimbursement.
That could possibly be arranged.
Sorry.
Depending on the means in which we'll chat.
All right.
Yep, you guys are driving down. You're about to essentially get onto the highway, which you would then use to get actually into Chicago proper.
Oh yeah, car chase. Let's go.
And
Oh, the poor Escalade.
make a.
Oh, you're not getting your money back on. Did you pay for the
dexterity
insurance?
throw. Cash.
What?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Did Cash get the insurance?
He 100% did.
Oh,
Going into a
but I don't
fucking
know
into
if it
a
necessarily
mob.
matters.
We're gonna die.
We'll see.
Dex save.
Or is there going to be like a Winter Soldier to continue the Marvel references? Going to be a
22.
Winter Soldier bomb
22.
under our car.
22.
There is a loud sound, and you just barely dodge out of the way as the road just disappears.
Fuck! What is happening?
Shit! I turn around. Who's following us?
Make a perception check.
18.
18. You see as you're driving by, like another car comes the opposite direction, like not in your house, but like on the other side of the barricade highway, going the opposite direction. So you guys are driving on the right side of the highway, and then there's a barricade, and then on the left side, as this car passes behind you guys, the lights illuminate something like an outline of something, but you can't really see what it is. It is clear to some extent.
The brakes.
You hit the brakes.
Cash, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, you begin slowing down.
Something's following us, Cash.
I don't want to hit whatever the fuck is that. The road isn't there. Where am I supposed to go?
No. You dodged.
You drove around
There's
it.
a chunk of road missing. You drove around it.
Oh, then I'm fine. Yes. Okay. I don't brake. I misunderstood.
Okay.
Yeah. I floor it.
How close was this weird outline thing?
It was about 3 cars.
3 cars.
Distance back behind you. If we're using highway.
All right, then I
measuring.
climb. Then I grab my staff out of the back seat and I throw on my cloak awkwardly in the car.
Okay.
Hang on. Seatbelt.
Yep.
And then I climb out. I stand up in the sunroof.
Okay. As you poke out of the sunroof, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me. I'll say with disadvantage because sunroof isn't necessarily the most mobile area.
This is amazing.
That's a 15.
15. You barely just dodge out of the way as this fiery bolt of energy singes by you. It catches a bit of your cloak, but it doesn't necessarily catch you. So you're fine.
Then I raise my staff and I blast a Dispel Magic.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 plus your charisma.
Also, I do have a wild magic stored up, so
Yes, we will get to that.
He has not forgotten.
a d20 plus my charisma
Just
saving.
plus 5.
Oh, well, 11. Not
11?
great.
You cast out your Dispel Magic, and you see that shimmery thing again, but it doesn't seem to affect it.
How big is it?
It is the size of a car.
Are there other cars on the road with us?
Yeah, scattered. It's a little bit later at night.
All right, I say, all right, fuck it, and I cast my new spell.
Well, first, roll 2d10.
Oh, right, yep. Yep, makes sense. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's in 88.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
What is happening?
Okay, so hang on. Here's how we got to do this, O'Neill. You have to tell.
Just roll a d8 for me.
Okay, if that's my point is you have to decide a number based on
roll a D8
who it is. All right. 8.
Okay. Cash. You begin floating
God damn
a
it.
little bit, and you're kind of confused, but you're still holding onto the steering wheel, and you're kind of hunched over at this point, and you're kind of floating.
Now he can control it.
Now you can't control it. You have the ability to fly.
88 for those of you who don't have a player's handbook in front of you. I cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of me.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
The car kind of swerves as you float. I'm like, Cash,
I need you to
what are
make
you
a
doing down
navigation
there?
check for me.
Okay. That is a 11.
11, you swerve and you begin losing a little bit of ground as you are trying to catch yourself in this weird state you're in that you managed to right yourself, but you are a little bit slowed in that moment. What are you guys doing?
Trying to regain
I think I've
control
lost track. After that swerve, I've probably lost track of where I think it would be.
Trying to regain
Cash.
control so I can floor it.
Okay, you're trying to floor it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Safely.
You begin, hitting the gas. Wes, you're still sticking out of the sunroof?
Yeah, I'm going to use another Dispel Magic 4th level this time.
Okay. First of all, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Makes sense. At disadvantage again?
Yes.
Because I am going fast.
Because I am... Well, I'm just going to... That's a big stinky one.
You're gonna fall
a big stinky one. Take -2 body.
Oh, God, no. Good thing I went to the doctor.
Yeah. As this fiery bolt now blasts you and your cloak dissipates off of you, and now it's just like a normal cloak hood.
Damn it.
And you feel like that pulse of fiery energy kind of scorch your
All right,
ribs.
I don't use Dispel Magic then.
Okay.
Because I saw where the bolt came from.
You see where the blast came from, yes. Generally
all right,
speaking.
then I'm
but
going to...
I will say this, because of just how many times you've seen it now. It is a car. It is an invisible car. Cars can move.
Yeah, that's what I imagined. Yeah, no, I'm gonna Quicken Spell, actually, is what I'm gonna do. 4th level Dispel Magic.
Okay. You cast your 4th level Dispel Magic, and the car is with you. You don't need to roll for it. It's a 4th level spell.
Okay.
It's another
Anything
beautiful...
you can tell me about this car?
Big, beautiful
it is
Buick
a black
Enclave.
SUV.
It's a big, beautiful Buick Enclave.
Big, beautiful Buick Enclave. It's a black SUV. You see, similar to you, someone sticking out, this cloaked figure sticking out of the car. Make a perception
Can
check.
I see the driver?
No, it is the
The
front
windows are tinted.
heavily tinted.
Okay. What am I
Perception
check am I making?
check for me, please.
Pretty good. 21.
21. That is actually very good. You see that this figure...
22, actually.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that this figure is sticking out of the sunroof of this thing, and you see like the cloak is billowing, and it similarly kind of obfuscates their features, not as much as like yours, like it's not magically, but it's kind of pulled down above them, but you can see that they have reptilian fingers and claws and whatnot.
So perhaps the Dragonborn.
Not the same one.
But a dragon.
But a dragon.
Or lizard folk.
Or some sort of lizard folk.
Some sort of lizard man. Got it.
I'm the fucking lizard king.
All right. Well, I can't see it, so guess what? That's 4th level of my brand new spell, Barrett's Ball of Chaos.
Fuck!
All right.
Yes!
First of all, roll a d10 for me for the first Dispel Magic.
For the what?
The Dispel Magic.
9.
Okay, you're fine. Then Barrett's Ball of Chaos. You want to tell the audience what that is?
Let me break you off a piece of Barrett's
And
Ball of
me.
Chaos.
Tell
Let
me
me
about Barrett's
let me
Ball.
open up the and Olivia, yeah. Let me find the exact description because I this is a spell that I created with O'Neill's approval. We workshopped it a little bit. Barrett's Ball of Chaos is a 3rd level evocation spell. You hurl a crackling spear of chaotic energy at a point within range, which then explodes. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 6d8 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Pick a d8. The number rolled on that die determines the attack's damage as shown below in the chart below. There's a little chart. If 3 or more of the chosen damage type dice are rolled, what is it? What do we decide? If it's 3 or more
of the actual the damage die that you roll, then it expands.
Yes.
Oh,
so
shit.
say, for example, I rolled 6d8, and the dice I chose to determine the type of damage was a 4, which is fire damage. If I rolled 3 or more 4s in the same roll, another ball of chaos goes off in the same spot,
but expands out,
but with a
10
20-foot larger radius.
10 feet on either side.
Jesus.
10 feet on either side.
Yeah, so 20 feet total.
20 feet, yeah, 20 feet total.
20 foot diameter.
So the number of d8s necessary to trigger a new explosion goes up 1 each time it happens. So, do they need to make a dex save?
No, I don't roll on this game.
Right. Do I need to roll 6d8?
No, you toss this ball of energy out.
Should I roll 1d8 to see what damage type it is?
You should roll 1d8 to see what kind of damage type it is then.
That's force damage, baby. That's an 8.
All right. You see,
G-force,
you
baby.
essentially toss. You see, well, Cash, you're not really paying attention, but the audience sees spin these crystalline die, and as he spins it, essentially rolls out into this crackling, rotating ball of chaotic energy, and it explodes out in kind of an EMP style explosion. And
oh yeah, the components necessary are what is it? Diamond dice.
Diamond dice worth, I think it was like 100. gold pieces.
Yeah.
Go on your daily dice roll walk.
It explodes out, and you see like the car swerve and begin toppling, and you see like you see the car kind of fold a little bit, and it begins to flatten, and the car moves in this liquid form for a moment.
Oh no, it's a T-1000.
And it.
Now the real question is, does it go off again?
Just go roll a d6 for me.
It's an invisible Cybertruck.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
As the car slows and begins tumbling, it has enough momentum to catch it, but the back of it is blown up again, and it begins in a tumble even more as the ball explodes out again.
Cass just sees like 2 massive light explosions behind him in the mirror. Actually, should I roll another d8 to see what... I think the damage type changes each time, so what's the damage type this time? 4, fire. So the second one's a fire.
Okay, so this time goes up. With that expansion, however, a car on the other side of the awning does get hit with this fireball and goes into a swerve and into a crashing motion.
Sorry. That was... Oh, no. Oh, man.
Because
I don't have this one under control. Oh, no.
Okay, so, yeah, you guys continue driving?
Yeah.
Is this car still following us?
It doesn't appear so.
Yeah, no, I drop back down.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'm pulling off. I'm not going to go back to Wes's apartment immediately. I'm going to go somewhere else. Like, I'm not going to, like, lead them to his apartment, but I'm going to, like, go somewhere else in the, like, greater Chicago area.
Okay.
Do we have a safe house somewhere? Do you have oh, yeah, let's do this in character. Cash, do you have, like, a safe house somewhere? I don't want to lead him back to anywhere that could be important.
I used to, but I don't know if I do anymore.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's not go there, especially considering that
from
safe
the
house is literally from the family that might have just been attacking us. It was a lizard guy in an invisible car.
Okay, all right. Oh.
Wes, make a perception check for me.
Doesn't matter how long you're in the magic world, it still sounds crazy.
18.
You notice that there was like a weird compression, like when this bomb went off, and you notice that the casing of the gem is slightly cracked.
Well, that's not good.
What's not good?
Make an investigation check for me.
Did I just get gypped again? 11. Did we just get Mona Lisa'd?
11?
Yeah.
No, seems fine. Just a crack.
Oh my god.
On your case.
I crawl back and open it and just make sure that it's okay.
Okay. You open it. Make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Cool. So at least we know it's real.
Well,
14.
14? Seems like it's there.
I cast Dispel Magic.
On it?
Yeah.
Roll a charisma check. Or D10. Or, yeah, D20 plus your charisma.
17.
17. As you cast it, the gem's gone.
Fuck!
What happened? What's going on?
Gem's not there.
What do you mean it's not there?
Gem's gone.
What do you mean it's
wasn't
gone?
there?
What do you mean it wasn't there?
It's a fucking illusion. I just spent $120,000 goddamn dollars on a glass box, which is cracked now.
So this was all for nothing.
Pretty much.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to go back?
Shit, I don't know. That's a bad idea. We just got into a fucking magic fight on the highway. PETA's gonna be all over that.
You actually do start to hear the sounds of sirens.
Shit. I guess... Damn it. I guess let's just call it a bust.
Alright,
I think we just need to call tonight a bust.
Alright, and Cash is gonna find, like, a diner on the side of the road.
Okay. In your enclave?
Yeah.
Sure. No, I mean, sure.
Just to get off the highway.
Okay. You pull off of the highway into, like, this kind of side. It's not a diner, but it's like a, just a restaurant, like a fast food. Not fast food, but like a,
Oh, man.
one of those
Diner, the late night diner aesthetic is so good. We were going to have a conversation in the diner.
It's not
be so good.
It's not like it's not like a northeastern diner, but it is like one of those
there
restaurants.
There are diners in Chicago. Get out of here. Get out of here.
There's diners everywhere. Don't kid yourself.
There's diners in any big
city. You pull up to a
Get out of here. Whatever. We're sitting, drinking coffee, eating pancakes.
Sure. You pull up to an IHOP.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Denny's.
Not a Denny's. I would never do that. Denny's doesn't exist in this world. That's my fantasy.
Just to spite me.
We're eating in an IHOP. I have a huge stack of blueberry pancakes in front of me. So, I'm not going to pretend to mouth eating. Just pretend that I'm eating in between conversations. So, tonight was a bust, but I guess, better late than never to catch up. What have you been doing the last 6 months, man?
Guess, I was in Egypt, and then I was in Tibet, and then I was investigating a dead dragon. So that's where I've been at. How about you?
Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna tell you, who gives a shit. I stole a magic Harry Potter artifact, and, Barry Hotter, Barry Hotter artifact, and, thank you. Julie and I, hey, I just need to tell someone. Julie doesn't know yet that I may have jacked her deal.
What kind of deal?
And that, I may have stolen this magical artifact out from under Peeta's nose.
Oh.
I'm telling you this because, I don't think either of us are particularly on the right side of this. I feel like it's kind of a gray situation. I definitely fucked up in some places. Julie is being a real hard ass about it.
What else is new?
Yeah, but Julie doesn't know that I stole this magical artifact out from under her
said
nose.
Artifact now?
Well, it's with the UN. It's with the Artifacts Division in the UN, with Llama and Sarah.
Okay.
I just didn't want Peeta to get it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What exactly was this thing?
is the Elder Wand. You know, there was a cult that was going to do a whole ritual with it. They were going to kill the girl.
Okay, so
I
it was
showed
for
up.
a good cause, at least.
Well, yeah, they were going to kill the girl, and then both me and Julie got the same tip at the same time. And
so that's why.
Okay, so Julie also doesn't know this. The reason I found out about what was happening is because Amber told me.
Oh yeah,
so
they're
that
living
could
together?
cause some problems. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, Amber's just sort of like hanging out on the couch a lot.
Huh.
Not really doing much.
Weird.
Yeah. Look, I'm telling you this because I trust you, Cash, and I'm sure this will come out eventually. But I don't want you to be caught unawares by it. But anyway, I was there. I stole the Elder Wand while Julie saved the girl, but I had my cloak on, so Julie couldn't see my face. I think they think the Reaper took it, because I kind of look like the Reaper when I have my cloak on.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then then we both lied about it to each other.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's been a pretty wild couple months.
Yeah.
There's Peeta's letting a lot of people fall through the cracks, and I've been trying to
pick up the slack.
Yeah. I'm not exactly licensed.
Oh. What do you mean you're not licensed? You're not a hunter?
No. Just call me. I'm doing some independent freelancer work for the fights aren't necessarily supposed to happen on my job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my lungs fucked up a few months back.
Yeah, you sound pretty. I thought it was just like morning voice, but
morning voice. Cash, it's 11 p.m.
No, when I called you the first fucking time, okay? Don't get smart with me.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound like shit.
So yeah, that's sort of what's been going on here. Are you find what you were looking for in Tibet?
Yeah, I did. I was up in the mountains, and I was on a temple tour, and apparently scared enough monks that they told me about a cave in a mountainside where I could sit and access something. Oh, this is fun. So I don't know how to put this. Sealdor is back.
Great.
Yeah. So might still be in a deal with him. And
well, you did owe him something.
I think
you
I
owed
might
him a
have paid
favor.
it, but I'm not sure. And then what else?
He didn't tell you? Well, I guess
the
he's
terms
a
are
fae.
still a little bit fuzzy.
That's not something you want from a fae.
Yeah,
God
no.
damn, these pancakes are so good.
I think Cash is full, but he's just been drinking. He's on like his 4th cup of coffee.
Yeah, because I didn't eat.
Yeah. IHOP is safe.
IHOP is safe. Fancy. Yeah.
Or so you think. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Well,
sure you don't get the shits.
that's just for the shits you get, not because it's poisoned. We're kidding, IHOP. Don't sue us.
No,
we love
I
you.
actually love
Denny's
IHOP.
can sue us. Fuck you, Denny's.
No, we
Denny's,
might
I'm
need
so
a sponsor.
This
You already
episode of
said Denny's
YMW
doesn't
brought to
exist.
you. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I've been working for the Hunters Guilds and living with my sister when I'm not working. So this is.
Are you and you're not living with Kumi
No,
anymore?
we're living together. We're also
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Just making
My sister's
sure.
family.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Cool. Well, maybe we can have a dinner party or something. I have a huge ass house and no one to hang out in.
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you and Julie aren't really on speaking terms right now, are you?
It's just awkward. Like, I know everything. Julie doesn't, but I think she might have a suspicion that I know more than I'm letting on. So, and the fact that I haven't signed up for the Hunters Guild means she's kind of keeping me at arm's length.
Gotcha. Okay.
And honestly, at this point, I'm kind of okay with it like that.
yeah.
I think if I needed a favor from her or she needed me for something, she could call me. You know, it's a lot like at the end of Captain America Civil War with Iron Man and Captain America. If we're still going on a Marvel reference.
I don't know if I saw that one.
That's fine. That's fair. It's the best Captain America.
I like the first Avenger.
Yeah, that one was good.